What if I tell you it's easier to 10 times than 2 times of your goals? If you want to achieve a dream, it's always easier to achieve bigger dreams than achieve small dreams. It is also easier to earn more amount of money in the quickest time than the small amount of money in the longest time. Why? Because money loves speed. You say to me, Kristy, I don't want to talk about money. Money is just a tool. Yes, that's my belief. And I was always so resisting when I heard word money. It feels like so cheap. It feels like so, poor people talks about money the most. But this word money doesn't mean money as the cash and things that just you get it. It's your wealth. If you want to achieve more wealth, you need to remember this. It is always easier to 10 times your outcome than 2 times. Hey, I'm Kristy. I am a keynote speaker, an author, and I also coach global CEOs. You must say to me, Kristy, what do you think you are? How can you coach global CEOs? You look young and you're a female. I know, my friend. It doesn't sound real, but that is the truth. I have coached many global CEOs, and in fact, some of them even reached 9-figure in their business. And I'm not putting all this credit onto my shoulder, but I want to show you that I have been talking to so many amazing, successful business owners and successful people in this world from different cultures, different backgrounds, and I know what I'm talking about. And also, from my humble beginning, I was a second illegal child born in China under its one-child policy. And I suffered poverty when I was younger, and I had to make a lot of efforts to get to where I want to be and to where I am today. I am not special. I have no difference than you. But the only thing that I want to share with you is because I've learned that I know everything is teachable, and everything, if others can do it, so can I. And if I can do it, so can you. Today, I'm going to prove to you that it's easier to earn 10 times more than 2 times more. Are you ready? Say, I am ready. Let's go. First of all, 2 times more requires you 80% of your time to earn that amount in order to reach to your double from where you are to where double of where you want to be. However, if 10 times, you will be surprised that you only need to focus on the 20%, and that will generate you 80% of your income. Have you ever heard of 80-20 rules? And that's what it means. 80-20 rule says that if right now in your business, if you look at the top client list, you will see that 80% of your revenue comes from only the top 20% of your clients, the major clients, the key clients. And on the opposite, the 80% clients only gives you 20% of your revenue. And that's exactly the same. When you need to reach to 2 times more of your outcome, you have to focus on 80% of the things that you're doing so you can double each thing. But if you look at 10 times of your revenue, all you need to focus is the 20%. What's working? Let's focus on that one. And the time that you need to spend, it's way less than 2 times of the outcome. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that crazy? And here are crazy things that I have read, and when I'm reading these words, I was like, wow, my mind is blowing. I want to share with you so that you can listen to it, you can digest it, you can reflect to what you think about it. The first thing I want to share is from Dan Sullivan. He says, your eyes can only see, your ears can only hear what your brain is looking for. Isn't that true? If you are looking for 2 times, everything you're looking is 2 times. Oh, that can help me to generate 2 times more. But on the opposite, if you look at 10 times in everything, your brain's going to tell you that's the way to go. That's the easier way. Why you need to choose the harder way? That takes you forever to only get less outcome. Why don't you go this way? That takes you less time and get 10 times more outcome. Next one I want to share with you is Joe Polish. He says, too busy looking for bronze coins, they miss gold coins all around them. Isn't that true, my friend? You only have 24 hours a day. And if you put all your time and energy looking for the bronze coins, do you have any time left for the gold coins? No, you don't. And that's why I always share my reflection, my experience with the younger generation. They usually don't want to miss out, so they keep filling things into their schedule, and especially dating, they want to find someone. So I said to them, well, it's always better to look for something suitable than you fill the blank with nothing valuable, because you actually waste your time and your energy and time. When you choose to say yes to those things, you're saying no to the other things. Next thing I want to share, Dr. Alan Bernard said, attention is your most valuable commodity. Wow, crazy? Attention. Nowadays, if you can get anyone's attention, you are already 90% more successful, because everybody's checking the phone. That's why social medias are helping people to generate millions to billions of income, because they're getting someone's attention. When you get someone's attention, that's where magic starts. But on the other side, you're the one who are giving attention. We are so guarded with the money that we spend. I'm not like that. I'm quite good at spending money. When I say spending, is investing for myself, for learning. I'm very generous when it comes on that. But most people, and I used to be, that whenever I need to pay something, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to pay now. I'm thinking about the money itself is so valuable. I don't want to lose it. But we forgot that these are the opportunities to invest and sowing seeds. But we also forgot that the most important thing in life is not money, my friend. It is your time. Time is money is a lie. Time is not money. If time is money, I'll give you $1 million. Can you let me live another 100 years older and longer? You can't. The same thing, if I give you $1 million, I said, hey, this is $1 million. Can I ask you to end your life? Which is really bad. I'm just giving a very extreme example. You will say, no, Kristy, are you crazy? I'm not going to give up on my life. My life is way more precious than money. That's right. That's why your attention is way more important than money. I drew this here, my friend. This is a reflection to the 2 times and the 10 times. So on the left side, 80% existing things you're doing and 20% are the new things you're doing. And you're getting 2 times outcome, which is good, not that bad. But if you see this side, you do 20% existing things and then you end up doing 80% new things. That will help you to achieve more outcome than ever. I lived in this. I was born in poverty. I was taught that I have to work harder. The harder I'm working, the more result I'm getting. But that's not true, my friend. If that's true, the bricklayers will be more wealthier than the business owners. But the truth is, if you see all the richest men in the world are the billionaires, are those who are doing business, and they understand about this rule. You know how crazy when I realized that this is working? I used to work the whole day and I only have little time for myself, my family, and start to feel guilty. But then when I realized I only need to spend 20% of my time in a day, in a week, to do what matters the most, and I still get the better result than what I spend 80% of my time doing my work. because instead of working harder, I start to be working smarter. Is that you? Do you want your life to be better by working smarter or working harder? And then remember this, my friend. If that's you, remember 10 times is easier than 2 times. You only need to spend 20% of your time to achieve the 80% outcome you are always looking for. And if you're doing the wrong things all the time, spending the most time doing the wrong things, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. The only time you have a breakthrough is when you're working along the river. You probably didn't do any work that day, but then suddenly an idea ended up to become a lifesaver. It becomes a $1 billion idea. But if you keep doing things, keep yourself busy, you have no time to reflect, no time to focus on the possibility that's waiting for you in the future, you are only going to get stuck. So my friend, may I encourage you to think this way. Imagine from today, you implement this rule. Imagine your brain is looking for only 10 times or even 100 times outcome. Trust me, you will not feel not motivated. You will feel super motivated because you know where you're heading to. The reason why you are not feeling that passionate or excited yet is because you know, I can always earn more. I can always get more if I want to work harder. But that's not true, my friend. The true excitement and the truth is, if you believe you can 10 times more, you can. And your life is better. It's waiting for you there. My friend, don't forget, you are capable. You do not have to live in the past. Your future is waiting for you. Can I end with this sentence with you? Your 10 times life is waiting for you. It is already happening. You just need to open the door. And you are the one who decides to open the door or not. Thank you for being with me here today. I can't wait to see you on the next video.